Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Here we are on version 13. We finally got it. So excited to see how this goes. We have FSD start from park now. And yeah, we want to enable it. We do not want to have to confirm brake. Sick. Alright, so this is the first time that I'm actually gonna, oh my god, there's the button. I'm so excited. So it's the first time that I'm actually gonna try out version 13. I haven't used it yet. I drove all the way here manually. Yeah, long drive all the way to here, all by myself, so that we can share this experience together. But I see a guy backing up, and this will be a perfect time to see if FSD will go or if it will wait for them. So it says press and hold. Oh my gosh, it's putting it forwards. It's trying. Okay, it's going. It's not gonna wait for that guy. Oh my god, it just left park without any problems. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know why we're not going. The car thought it should go that way, and it should go that way, but the navigation is telling it to not go that way for some reason, which is weird. You gotta pay attention to the road, paying attention. So it just made its trip a little bit more complex, but I'm okay with that. That's gonna be great. We'll see how version 13 handles a little bit more. So this is awesome. Wow, that was way smoother than normal getting out of there. Usually it's like stop and go, and that was just flawless, perfect. Now we don't have any vehicles approaching from the left, so we should be able to stop here and just proceed on through. So we do our stop, not at the stop sign like we normally do. That's a good place to stop, and oh, that's smooth. It's not like a harsh acceleration, which FSD does sometimes. There's no reason to have a harsh acceleration. We are in hurry, by the way, and it didn't do that here, and there's no need, and it just did it flawlessly, just like a human would. I love that we're going for, oh, we have hurry on city streets. That's awesome. Been waiting for that. That's so cool. 49 and a 40. I think it's actually 45 here. Oh no, it is 40 here. That's a little quick, honestly. So I might want to adjust that. But I kind of want the car to just do its thing. So I think I'm just going to leave it. Oh, it switched to 46. So 46 I'm good with. I don't know what was going on with 49 because it said the speed limit was 40. So that was weird. Now what are we going to do here? We're going to try and go around this guy? No, we're just going to wait. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So far, so good. I mean, that little, going a little bit quick. I don't know what was up with that. Maybe it's a little bug. Version 13 really did just start releasing to the masses, I think, yesterday. So really fortunate to have this, really excited to see what it can do. And if I take any word from anyone on X, it's going to be doing amazing, because the key word here is this update is magic. So we'll see for ourselves, but it does sound very promising, and I am very excited to see how this goes, because there are a few issues that we had on version 12 with this route, one coming up right ahead, and I want to see if version 13 acts the same way, or if I have to take over like I did in V12. So really excited to see. We got some highway, we got some city streets, we go into the city of Buffalo, so those roads are always a mess. And so far so good right here. And now here's the big thing is no slowdown. So version 12 would love to slow down there and just really take its time. We even had there's a vehicle behind us. So there was a vehicle approaching from straight on to us and had to turn on with us. And if FSD ever saw that, it would definitely pause and wait for that vehicle, even though it didn't need to at the time. But version 13 handled it with no problem. We're good to merge. The guy is in the other lane. Sometimes FSD would not like this because he is right there. No problems with version 13. I don't know if that is true just now, but there was a cop you saw over here waiting to, try and get someone. It felt like it slowed down, like it saw the cop and slowed down. I'm sure that can't be happening, right? Probably not. But the other weird thing is it's in hurry and it's going 72. Now it's starting to speed back up after we pass the cop. But usually on hurry on the 219, which is what we're on right now, it's always going max speed. So it makes me really wonder if maybe the cop was there, or maybe because the guy next to us started slowing down. I don't know if he started slowing down, but maybe he did, and that's why the car brought down its max speed. Either way, flawless, amazing. Super excited to see that. That was awesome. So far, this drive has been super smooth, and I don't know if I'd call it magic yet, but I'm hoping to call it magic by the end of this drive. So we got a little bit of highway here. This is probably gonna be boring, so I'll either fast forward through this or cut it out, and then I'll see you guys on any exciting parts, any bad parts, or just when we get to the city streets, because highway is gonna be pretty boring. We'll see, but see you guys over there.
Was nothing, they told me I was a kid that never will complete it, never do just all these things. But they don't even know me, they don't know what I can bring. It's thunder out the sky, I'm electric with these things, like I'm so electric. I'm about to do it, I put in the work and I still don't get this. I'm on my ship and I'm still in the west. Hey, homie, I just be the captain. I'm showing my brothers and people the way that we move, like we about to get this.
All right, so it looks like we're actually gonna pass the person on the left. It was staying back for a long time, but now it's got, oh, it had a little slowdown. I wonder if it saw these cars merging in already. This will be interesting because, oh, it's already slowing down. It sees them. Wow. Huge improvement, version 12 to 13. Because normally on 12, it really wouldn't care until they really started turning in. This seemed to know that they're gonna have to merge in. Version 12 was more like, oh, if you're gonna merge in, I understand you, and I'll slow down if I need to, kind of thing. This felt like it was being proactive, slowing down, getting ready before the cars were gonna merge over. So that's a new improvement. Maybe go re-watch that to see if that's what happened, or did they turn their blinker on beforehand? I don't know. Even if they did have their blinker on, version 12 wouldn't have really been paying attention to that too much. Wow. So, but what I was gonna say is it did stay behind this red car for quite a bit, in the left lane, going a little slower than the max speed. But it did eventually move over, and I think it was going to pass, but then we got stuck with traffic oncoming. So I think it did really good. I would have liked it to see it pass that red vehicle a little sooner, but other than that, I think I have no complaints, and that I wouldn't call that a complaint. I would just call that a personal preference. If we're on hurry, I think we should be passing in the right lane, but maybe you don't. Let me know in the comments below. But here we are getting off at our exit in half a mile, and we'll be meeting up with our second issue that we'd have in V12, and we'll see how it happens. It doesn't always happen on V12, depending on how the lanes are set up at this next light with traffic flow, and really comes down to more of a personal preference as well, but we'll see how it handles. We do have some vehicles getting off with us, so that should give us some new traffic patterns for version 13 to look at, and very interested to see how it behaves at this light. So version 13, another Tesla over there. I wonder if they're running V13 or they got the holiday update. We do not have the holiday update yet, but I do think that is coming soon. I think starting next week they're rolling that out for us. So that's super cool, right on Christmas time. Okay, so now it's got to pick what lane it's gonna go. What lane is it gonna do? Okay, it's gonna pick this lane. So I think this is an acceptable choice today, because of how much, another Tesla, wow, they're really popping up all over the place around here. That's awesome. So I think that it's okay to choose this lane because that lane is so far backed up, and this has clearly got less traffic in it, so I think that's better. The only issue I don't like about this lane is it's also a turning lane. So now there's a vehicle behind me that wants to turn, and we are kind of blocking him from doing the turn because we have taken this lane. So now he has to wait till it's green as well instead of being able to turn on red. So that's why I prefer to not take this lane, but having so much traffic in the left lane, it kind of doesn't make sense to not go in this lane. And he did end up moving around us. So there he goes. But, you know, personal preferences, I guess. Courtesies, I guess. Car didn't do anything wrong, really. Not legally or anything like that, just personal preference. So now I don't know how the snowbanks are here. It looks fine now. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Wow. I thought I was going to have to take over. I don't know if it showed in the visualization, but I think it moved over just enough to miss that snowbank that was intruding into our lane. But just by a hair. I know it didn't hit because I couldn't hear it hit the side, but wow. That was pretty impressive. I don't know how, maybe that must be AI 4 cameras being used. That precision now. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if it showed up in the visualization. Now, here's another part where sometimes it doesn't want to go on the screen arrow. Oh my gosh. It didn't hesitate at all. Okay, now here's another issue that we had on V12 where it doesn't recognize the school zone and it still doesn't. I am gonna take over here because going 40 plus in a school zone is not ideal. And then move over here, and then if we re-engage, it will probably stay at our speed that we need. And it's moving over already. Whoa, that was crazy. As soon as I let it take over, it already knew what to do. So school zone's still not fixed in V13. I think we knew this though. I think some people were saying that it was, some people were saying it wasn't. Currently not fixed. Hopefully that gets fixed soon, because having to disengage for school zones every single time gets a little annoying. But I'm sure they're working on it, so I'm not too upset. Hopefully that's an easy fix for them, but school zones still need improvement. But so far, the driving experience is amazing. And I just don't know how they do it. Every big release, it gets smoother. And I would say more natural, but it's not natural because it's more smoother than like an Uber driver or anyone driving. So they're getting beyond that human level. They're in that superhuman level. There's another Tesla behind us. They really are popping all over the place now. That is awesome. Love to see it. People getting smarter, being like, all right, this car can drive itself. It gets updates all the time, making it a better vehicle as the older that it gets. Which I don't know where you can find that anywhere else. Like even like the companies trying to compete with Tesla, like Rivian. I mean, look at the updates that they get compared to FSD. Like my car gets smarter on how to drive every day. And not only that, my software, like the holiday update comes out with a whole bunch of new features, like being able to use your Apple Watch to unlock your car. There's now, what is it, Sirius XM that they added. I mean, it's not something I'll ever use, but something like my dad might use. We do have a emergency vehicle in front of us here, handled that yellow perfectly, and we are not pulling over, so I'm going to disengage and pull over here. And he turned his lights on, and I'm gonna just re-engage FSD here. Not pulling over for emergency vehicle. Had to take over. The smoothness to get into the correct lane just now was incredible. So this was another issue, is right over here, is sometimes it's not sure what lane to be in, which we didn't really get to test here because I kind of had to take over for the second disengagement, sadly, but that's all right. I still feel like it's getting pretty good. And the way that it just smoothly handled. And they said that emergency vehicles they're working on, and hopefully that soundtrack just got sent to them so that they can work on it a little bit better. So we know they're working on that. So that disengagement, I'm sure, will be gone very soon. But yeah, so far, super smooth. That was crazy. Now, what are we gonna do here? Oh, no. No! That was perfect. V12 definitely would never have been that smooth with that maneuver. Sometimes it would do it, but it was like very rare to try and get that maneuver. And it would have stopped first and then decided to move around, and it would have been jerking the wheel. Oh my gosh. It is magic. FSD V13 is magic. It's official. Magic is a technical term, by the way. So just wanted to make sure everyone was aware. But wow. Now, hopefully, it can take us to our destination. Maybe park us. That would be cool. We haven't got to see reverse yet, so it'd be really nice to see that reverse. I do have a video planned for V13 where I have all these routes planned up where it's going to have to do some reversing. I also have another video lined up where I'm comparing it to the exact same route that I did in V12 in my last video, linked up there, to see how it handles compared to the older version. There was a place where it would have to turn around at least once. So really excited to see if V13 can get rid of all the disengagements. I think there was 2 or 3, wow, shifting over just a little bit. It's so precise, which is a little scary, but I trust it. But yeah, so I got a few videos planned with V13 that I'm really excited for. This was just like an initial impressions kind of drive because I just got it this morning and just updated it. So I didn't have time to actually take it on a route because I didn't know I was getting it this morning and do that whole thing before work. So I will have to be driving to work after this, but I wanted to get in kind of the right direction towards work and get this video out for you as soon as possible. Hopefully you guys see this later today, but we'll see how that goes. Super happy with how it performed so far. We are approaching our destination, but before we do that, we have this light and cars around here are acting a little weird. So FSD normally tries to go in the middle, but we want to offset for 2 lanes. That guy might be just pulled over. I don't know. No turn on red here, so I don't know why that guy went. We're in the right spot. That's all that matters. We're doing the right thing. We stopped. We did what we need to do. We're going to proceed forward. This is the going straight and turning left lane. Technically, there's maybe not 2 lanes here, but everyone treats it, most people treat it as 2 lanes. I think right now there's just a guy that's pulled over though, and green light, move. Yeah, so that guy's not pulled over. He was turning. He did the right thing. The other guy's just an idiot. Now, let's see how we turn into here because we got a double solid bike lane thing. Oh, interesting. I don't know. We're going to Tops, but we didn't want to go through the entrance. We just came from Tops and we didn't want to go through, we didn't want to leave the exit, the closest exit. So I don't know if that's a new thing in V13 where we want to route to the farthest entrance and exits. I don't know what's up with that. That's weird. But here we are. Now what are you gonna do? Wow. It's going slow, but it just feels more confident in. Whoa. Hey buddy. Nice slowdown. Good stuff. Oh, please tell me we're gonna park. Please tell me we're gonna park. No, it's gonna park me here, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna park me here. Yeah, I can't blame it. That was amazing. All right, let's just get driving here. Come on. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's pretty good. It's only gonna get better, and we're getting holiday update next week. Go buy yourself a Tesla before the end of the year, before they take out the tax credits. There's currently EV tax credits of $7,500. I also have a referral link that's down below. They save you up to another $2,000. New York State has a $500 bonus, so there might be some more in your state that have different bonuses. Go check it out. Get yourself a Tesla, and have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching.
When the road just keeps going for miles, we're gonna get there. In the face of the wind and the wild, we're gonna get there. Love makes the journey a beautiful.
All right, guys, welcome back to another video.
We're gonna get.
All right, guys, welcome back.
Take Come take my hand.